From Cornwall to Birmingham and Johnston and Bexhill, here's Ruben Spire on the radio.
Hello to Lana Paige. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you going?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for letting me talk to you today. Can you tell me how long you've been a singer-songwriter for?
I think I remember writing my first song when I was probably about 11. Before then, I was just taking people's other songs and putting them together and being like, look what I made. So yeah, for a while, I think, but yeah.
For a while. Was you in a metal band?
I was, yeah, for a good couple of years, but I think timing and things just didn't work out, and I had my heart set more on playing more gigs, and I think they wanted to get more into the writing stage. But yeah, that's all good. But yeah, great group of guys. I hope they find a new vocalist soon.
So was you a singer on that band?
Yeah, I was the vocalist there. So it was I guess a mix of doing like clean singing and like the heavy screaming kind of stuff. A little bit different to the music I'm putting out at the moment, but it's where I've spent a lot of my time, I guess.
So can you tell me more about your first single, Deluded?
I think technically, I think the first one was Bugs that came out. Yeah, but Deluded is a really cool song. It was written by my sister, and she got me to sort of perform that for her, and it's a really special song. It kind of chokes me up still whenever I hear it a little bit, because I know, like, she told me all the pieces that it was about, and they're all like very personal, like real life experiences as well, and like all stacked into this one song. And so it's just like, rippling with emotion, which I love about it.
So can you tell me more about your current single, Sugar?
Sugar's a fun one. It's like it was a little bit different, I think, to the ones that I've put out so far, but it's definitely, I guess, more of like a consistent sound. It's a lot of fun. The video we made for it was done a few years ago, but so it's vintage in all senses now. But yeah, it was a great lot of fun. A lot of love life references, I guess, but yeah, I was super happy with that one and how that came out.
Are you got any more singles in offering that you're working on?
I've got a few in the bank. I mean, I'm kind of like sitting on this little pile of stuff that I completed like a while ago, and I'm sort of like, drip feeding that out and seeing how it all goes, and seeing if something gets picked up, or just seeing what kind of feedback I get off the things I'm sort of putting out slowly.
So, can you tell me more about how's an independent artist for you?
What was that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Being an independent artist, how's it for you?
It's interesting. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm relying on a lot of advice. I could be doing a lot better, but it's interesting. Trying to sort out the whole like social media side of things. Like I just turned 30. I'm on the other side of it now. Everything is catching up with me and overtaking me, and it's crazy to try and keep up with how everyone's promoting their music and stuff. But I like being in charge of my own schedule, I guess, like when I put things out and how I present myself and things. So I guess it's given me a lot of freedom to sort of do things like my own way and my own pace. But yeah, I'm obviously open to help. So
will you continue putting singles out, or would you think?
I think so. I mean, I might put out like a little 2-track or an EP or something like that, because there's definitely a few songs that would sound good as like a grouped together. But I don't know. I mean, it's sort of like a bit loose and fluid at the moment. It's sort of how I sort of feel. Like the last ones were were definitely like standalone songs. So yeah, I could pick a few more out of that, or ram a couple together and see how that goes.
So does any like artists inspire you?
Like plenty, but they're not, I guess, in the same realm of like music as what I'm doing. Like some of my biggest like artistic inspirations are from like there's a guy called Arik Improda. He plays for Night Verses, and he used to play for a band called the Fever 333. He's just an incredible like creator. He put out like it's something like a 46-minute like entire like drum solo performance of like it just entirely like it's hard to explain, like with a lot of like effects and weird pedals and things like that, but it made like this whole piece of performance so interesting. And I take a lot of I guess like creative inspiration from like the visuals and stuff that they come out with, but also just how to like put pieces together in like a cohesive way, I guess. Yeah.
So what gets you to write music?
Sorry, what was that?
What inspires you to write music?
Pain. Yeah, the best stuff I've come out with has been when I am writhing in emotional turmoil, really. Sometimes I find when I'm doing really well, like the best parts of my life will be quite quiet as far as like creativity goes, or it might sort of span out into other mediums. But like writing in particular for me has always come from like, I guess like, yeah, materializing sort of internal pain. It's more of a coping mechanism, I guess, but because they're so like lyrics in themselves, they're sort of direct and vague at the same time to sort of convey what I want to convey, but then people can also like take bits that they relate to as well, because yeah, the universal feeling, I guess.
So where can my listeners find you on social media?
So I'm probably like the most active on Instagram. Yeah, I'm on. I've got an active Facebook page as well, and pretty much like all the streaming platforms and stuff. You'll be able to find my music, even sites such as like Radio Airplay, I think it is. But yeah, mainly Spotify. You can find my new video on YouTube as well. Have you got a weird TikTok, I guess, that I just sort of post unhinged things on? Not so much music related.
Have you doing any gigs coming up in New Zealand?
I haven't planned any thus far, but I need to work with some software to get some like my backing tracks sorted. I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to like Ableton and things like that, so I'm going to need a hand with how to mute the main vocal. But I've been talking to a friend of mine in the music scene, and they've said, you know, there's a slot for me pretty much at a venue whenever I want it, which would be really cool. I just need to get my things together, and it should be good.
Thank you for chatting to me today.
Oh, thanks so much for having me on, Ruben. Nice to see you.
I wish you all the success.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Yes, have a good one.
Goodbye. Bye.